I was doing my own business. I was doing my own thing. I was okay. Somewhere in northern Nigeria, in the core northern aspect of Nigeria. And we were in a meeting like this. And the praise and worship session was as powerful as the one we had tonight. And when I came to church and I began to flow with the rhythm of the Spirit, my eyes were open and I saw beyond the roof of the building. I saw myself in heaven. Now, I will not tell you what I saw in heaven. But if you are so interested, let me give you one idea. In heaven, I was not a small man. In heaven, I was a big man. Yes. So let me stop that one. But I saw myself in heaven. And that vision was held before my face for like 15 minutes. I saw Jesus in heaven. And when Jesus was coming, everybody laid down on the ground. So when, in fact, he's coming, what announced his coming was a great light. Where we were was full of light. But what announced the coming of Jesus was a great light. And as we saw that light coming, everybody laid on the ground and covered his eyes. So you could hear the sound of his feet as it came closer and closer. And he stopped over my head. And I saw that he was wearing brown sandals. Then he asked me to stand up. So I stood up. And there were 7 other people, me inclusive 8, that were standing before that vision left. And I could recognize all those people. Some of them have lived in other generations, but I recognize all of them. Then I came back to the place where we were having praise and worship. And then the angel whispered to me a message from Jesus. Take my presence and power to the peoples of the world. That was a covenant that God gave me. That I have the authority to take his presence and what? His power to the peoples of the world. So if I want to go for a meeting now, I just take a fast and I begin to pray. And say, I was sitting on my own. And you came and told me that I should take your presence and your power to the peoples of the world. So that covenant he made with me is a basis of consistent demand. Do you understand that? So as you practice your life around the altar, you are a hunter. The first thing you are hunting for is for a promise from God. You get that? Yes, sir.